Welcome back all of you to our online platform, that is our school's YouTube channel. So again we are ready with today's video. This video is for class 8th and the subject is maths, and we are continuing the same chapter, that is chapter number 6, and the name of the chapter is squares and square roots. And yesterday in the previous video we have started the exercise 6.3 and we have solved up to question number 5. In question number 5 and 6 we have to find the number. In question number 5 we have to find the number by which the given number should be multiplied to be the perfect square. In the next question, by which number we have to find the number by which the given number should be divided to be a perfect square. So again I will take one more example and I will tell you both the questions. So we will take question number 6 and we will take the that is 6th part, that is 1620. So I am not mentioning here the question because I want to tell you the both the answers, by which number we have to multiply and by which number we have to divide. 1620. First of all we have to find the prime factorization of that. So this number can be divided by 2. 2 8 is 16 and 2 1 is 2 and 0. Afterward 2 4 is 8 and 0 5. Now this can be divided by 3. How we assess that can be divided by 3? 5 plus 4 9. 9 comes in the table of 3. We should recall all the divisibility rules. 3 1 is 3, 3 3 is 9, 3 5 is 15. Sorry. Now again 5 plus 3 8, 8 plus 1 9, 9 comes in the table of 3. So again can be divided by 3. So 3 4 is 12, 3 5 is 15. Again this can be divided by 3. Again this can be divided by 3. Now we will write the prime factorization of 1620, and that can be written as 2 into 2 and 1 2 3 4 times 3 and 1 time 5. So we will pair them. So the pair of 2 is there and 2 pairs of 3 are there, and there is not a complete pair of 5. 5 का pair वहाँ पे नहीं है. So if you want to make this it is clear that this is not a perfect square, because for the perfect square all the prime factors should be in pair में होना चाहिए यहाँ पे. So here 5 is alone, means pair is not there. So one thing we can do, that we can multiply by 5. 1620 multiply by 5 means this will become 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 5 into 5. 5 से हमने इधर भी मल्टीप्लाई किया, 5 से हमने उधर भी मल्टीप्लाई किया, 5 से यहाँ पे मल्टीप्लाई किया तो यहाँ पे हमारा पेयरिंग हो गया. सो द आंसर इज फॉर द 5th क्वेश्चन, द आंसर कैन बी रिटन एज we have to multiply 1620 by 5 to be a perfect square. Now this was the one part. Now second one, again we have to write 1620 is equals to 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 5. 2 times 3 is 2 times means 1 pair, 2 pair, and now 5 is alone. So we can divide both the sides by 5. So here 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. So we have divided by 5, so that 5 is gone now. So again the factors are complete. So we have to divide 1620 by 5 to be a perfect square? या तो first thing we can do, if we have to multiply, we have to multiply by 5. If we have to divide, then we have to divide by 5. The answer can be different. In some of the questions we have to multiply by different number and we have to divide by different number, but to make a number perfect square we have to complete their pairs. हमें उसकी पेयरिंग कंप्लीट करनी है. पेयर कंप्लीट करने के लिए किससे मल्टीप्लाई करना है वो हमारा आंसर होगा, या पेयरिंग कंप्लीट करने के लिए किससे हमें डिवाइड करना है वो भी हमारा आंसर होगा. बिकॉज बोथ द क्वेश्चंस आर डिफरेंट. इन क्वेश्चन नंबर 5 यू हैव टू टेल बाय विच नंबर वी हैव टू मल्टीप्लाई, सो दैट विल बी दिस केस. इन द next question, that is question number 6, you have to tell by which number we have to divide. The answer will be this. For the 5th question you have to do this, for the 6th question you have to do this. I hope that you have understood, and now you can easily proceed such questions if you have not solved these questions yet. Now afterwards some of the word problems are there, so we will start with the question number 7. The question number 7 is there. The students of one school contributed in the PM relief fund, and they contributed total money 2401. Total contribution is rupees 2401. 2401, and the condition is there. The student contributed the amount, each student equals to the number of students. So let the number of students, be X. Contribution by each student will be rupees X, because X are the students and the X will be the contribution. Now amount will be X into X. X into X means X into X equals to total amount, that is 2401. Now this is X square is equals to 2401 and X will be equals to 2401 under the root. If one term is in the square, then we have to take the square root of both the sides. If we take a square root of x square, that will be x, and we have to find the square root of 2401. For 2401, first of all we have to find the prime factorization. So by which number we have to divide that? We can start with 7, 7 3 is 21, 3 is remaining, 3 0, 30, 7 4 is 28, 2 is remaining, 7 3 is 21. So afterwards again it can be divided by 7, 7 4 is 28 and 7 9 is 63. Now again 7 7 is, so the prime factorization is like this. So we can write here x equals to, so 7 into 7 into 7 into 7, and the pairing is 2. So the under root will be, we have to take one number from each pair, and x will be 49, means there are 49 students and each student has contributed 49 rupees in PM's relief fund. So like this we are supposed to proceed the questions. Now in the next question, again the number of plants, total number of plants are 2025, and the rows are there. In each rows there are some plants, and plants are equals to a number of rows. Let the number of rows be r, and the number of plants in each row will be r. Here r into r will be equals to 2025. Then we are supposed to find the under root of 2025. That will be 3 4 ja 20, 4 5 ja 20, means 45. 45 will be the answer for that. So you are supposed to try by yourself. 9th question and 10th question are same. We will solve one of the question from them. So we will take question number 9. Find the smallest square number which is exactly divisible by 4, 9 and 10. 4, 9 and 10. So 4, 9 and 10. First of all we have to find the LCM of 4, 9 and 10. So 2 ja 4, 9 5 ja 2, 1 ja 9 ja 5 ja. Now 3 1 ja 3 ja 5 ja. Now again 3 1 ja, now 5 1 1 1. As you all know, we have done that how to find the LCM. So the LCM will be LCM of 4, 9 and 10 is equals to 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 5. So here the pairing is not complete, and you should read again the question. Find smallest perfect square number. Perfect square means whose under root we can find out. So that LCM will not be the perfect square. Now LCM is 5 3 ja 15, 15 to a 30, 30 to a 60, and 63 ja 180. 180 is there, so 180 is not a perfect square. So the required number will be 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 5. This is this number only, but we have to make this perfect square by multiplying by 5. Now the pairing is complete. So this is our required number. This is not the required number. This is also divisible by 4, 9 and 10, and this is also divisible by 4, 9 and 10, but in the question it is given the smallest perfect square number. So this is the perfect square number and this is the smallest number only. So this will be the answer. So what will be the answer? 5 5 ja 25, 25 3 ja 75, 75 2 ja 150, 150 ja 300, 300 3 ja 900. 900 is the smallest perfect number which is exactly divisible by 4, 9 and 10. So like this we have to proceed the question number 10 as well. I hope that you have understood, and you will repeat all these questions which we have done today in this video. At the same time you are supposed to try the next questions in this exercise or in the next exercise, and if you are facing any problem or if you are having any doubt, then you can message us or you can even call us. We will try to rectify your doubts so that you can easily proceed the questions given in your textbook. At the same time, after completing the questions, whether you have to try or you have to repeat the questions which we have done today. You have to take the pic of that and you are supposed to upload on the school's WhatsApp number. Thank you very much.